Zekrom and Reshiram. They were once one life. Complete opposites, yet the same. I see you really are a hero, too. I'll tell you what, that Pokemon wants to battle you. Try to make it your ally. Now catch Reshiram, make it your ally. Alright, you contradiction, you. Let's catch Reshiram! Yes, N tells us he wants to separate Pokemon from people, and then he's telling us, go catch Reshiram. At least to just make it your ally. Reshiram appeared! Fire Monkey, you're up to gear. Alright, guys. It has come. Finally, our legendary dragon type has hatched, I suppose you could say. Welcome to this Black Walkthrough episode. I'm your host, DeoGenZ, and now we have to catch Reshiram. My recommendation when catching either Reshiram or Zekrom, depending upon what version you play, this is Black, by the way. Of course, I said that in the intro, but that equals Reshiram, and sometimes that can confuse people. Black having the white legendary Pokemon, why doesn't it have the black legendary Pokemon? Just because usually that's what they've done in the past. Blue for Kyogre and Venusaur on Leaf Green, that sort of thing. So that's why I clarify Zekrom can be found in Pokemon White version, which is also the more foresty type. But whenever trying to catch these legendary dragon types, be sure to bring lots of Ultra Balls, and also a Pokemon that can alter the status. Now, I recommend when altering statuses, don't go for burn or poison. Stay on the side of sleep and paralyzation. Paralyzation will slow it down and also give it the possibility of being fully paralyzed, which is the best time to throw a Pokeball, especially when its health is low. Let's see if we could maybe whittle down its health more before hucking Pokeballs at it. But I did bring many Ultra Balls, so we are covered, even though Fire Monkey is out. And we can't put him to sleep anymore, but sleep's probably one of the best statuses you can ever put on Reshiram or Zekrom when trying to capture it. So give it an attempt. Let's see how Dusk Balls are affecting it. Nope, not going to work. Okay. Dusk Balls are best to be used at night, and if you do happen to come here at night when challenging the Elite Four and take it on all in one night, one sitting, then you may be able to utilize Dusk Balls to your advantage. And see, that is the good thing about Fire Monkey. You don't expect it, but Yawn comes in a turn later. Yeah, Duat was too strong for Reshiram anyway with its attacks because it's got Hydro Pump and Aqua Jet. And I think its attack is too high, so I want to see if Ultra Balls will be effective. Or if we do really have to attack it. I'm hesitant because when it gets down this low, when it gets near the red, it's not very near the red, but it's near enough. Thankfully, yes! We don't have to worry about attacking it anymore. Reshiram is now our ally. And the data was added to the Pokedex for Plus, the vast white Pokemon. This Pokemon appears in Legends. It sends flames into the air from its tail, burning up everything around it. Yes, as we witnessed in the last epic cutscene dialogue episode. Give a nickname to Reshiram? Nah, Reshiram, I'm just sending you straight to the box. No. Alright, now see, that was something that I did not think. Yes, it is okay to not add Reshiram. Funny little paradox of phrasing with speech, but thankfully N here is sympathetic towards your Pokemon, and he will re-heal you before epic battle time. Now I will create the future. I shall sweep my destiny. Oh crap, he's going to try and sweep us. I hope we have some good walls on our team. Well, we do. We do. Certainly, indeed. Could consider Gurdurr to be an attacking wall. But that's something I was under the impression that I thought you could not do, was have Reshiram or Zekrom be sent to a box. I thought they would auto-select and be placed in your party, but I didn't know it gave you an option. So I'm going to choose the option not to, because I want to complete this game without using any legendaries. I didn't evolve some of my Pokemon to raise challenge, and I will omit legendaries to raise even greater challenge. I know it was supposed to be an epic dragon battle, but come on, guys. An epic struggle, I think, is more awesome than a dragon that can pwn in 2-hit KOs. That's right. We are using the sleep strategy. The sleeper hits. And guess what? We've got a double ice cream cone. Lickety lickety good. So let's freeze this poke. Because he may be fire, but he's also partially a dragon type. Which means, in theory, I guess this should just be normally effective. Yet it's still super effective. Very strange. Very strange. I would have thought that having a double fire... Oh boy. Or not having double fire, but having a dual type that is partially fire would cancel out some of the super effectiveness of Ice Beam. I'm rather surprised. Let's see if he uses full restore. Nope, he doesn't. Oh boy. Don't shatter my ice cream cone. Yes. And now see if he was still a Vanillish. He was pre-evolved. I didn't go ahead and fully make him the double scoop cone that he is today. He might not have taken that Giga Impact so well. So training montages, yeah, very effective. Now he's gonna send in Klinglang, or King Clang, Kinkos, whatever. Get into battle. It's the evolution of Klink, the Gear Pokemon, which humorously in Japan was called Gear. Yeah, this does look a lot better, I will admit, when it's evolved. It looks more of a Pokemon. Reminds me of a Pokemon from Super Mario 64, the Clock Tower level with all those gears in it, where you had to jump from which one to which. And also was featured as a level in Mario Kart DS. That's what this Pokemon reminds me of. The Kling-Clang. The Kling-Clang. Kring-Krang, Ching-Chang, Ching-a-ling-lang-lang. Ching-a-ling, well there's a Ching-Lang. Ching-a-ling. That was last generation. And yep, let's see how walling our girder surprise can be. Thankfully, that was going to be super effective either way. Kind of a stupid move on N's part to have this, his true Kling Clang, as his last Pokemon, because what we just killed there obviously was not Kling Clang. It was Zoroark with its ability Illusion, which allows it to transform. That's right, transform, have the illusion, the image of your last Pokemon on your team. So whatever Pokemon is in the last slot, it will transform into that. But in this case, when you're fighting N and you see Kling Clang, always go for a fighting type move, because it's going to be super effective, just like it is against these three Pokemon. Man, he's got a major weakness in his team here against fighting Pokemon. So go for your Hammer Arms, go for your Wake Up Slaps, and guess what? Archaeops is even going to be a little bit weak to this too, being a rock type. Those dual types not helping you out so much. Ho-ho! Hanging on with 8 HP. But it was for naught. Well, Girder walled it up pretty well. And guess what else rocks are weak to? Water! It's time for weathering! Which is funny too, because Archaeops is one of the two ancient Pokemon of Unova. So it is weathered inside its fossil before transforming into Archaeops. Yup, one hit KO. Beautiful Hydro Pump. Amazing! That's right, my Duat brings the power with its pre-evolved form. And Caracosta, also partially rock type. That's the other ancient Pokemon of Unova. But will we change? Of course we will. He's going to be quadruply affected by our Petal Dance and Maractus here. And I realized that Petal Dance is really the only grass type move. My last friend, please give me courage. It's It's really the only grass-type move I need, because either I'm one-hit KOing, or two-hit KOing in this case, because Caracosta here, it has the ability Sturdy, so no one-hit KOing it. But within 2 hits, I should be able to take out any Pokemon with Petal Dance, and either then I'm switching, or the match is over, just like in the case of N here. So sorry, N, but your liberation tactics have failed. Everything's ruined, my ideals. What I think, my whole world has shattered. Well, at least you got a really cool castle. There's still that. Zekoram and I were beaten. Your truth, your feelings, they were stronger than mine, it seems. Reshiram and Zekoram. Each of them choosing a different hero. Is that even possible? 2 heroes living at the same time. One that pursues truth and one that pursues ideals. Could they both be right? I don't know. It's not by rejecting different ideals, but accepting different ideas that the world creates chemical reactions. This truly changes the world.